Hi everyone, here we are in downtown Dubai with Anver Layshev, the CEO and co-founder of Dragon Farms. Dragon Farms is a gaming project which recently featured at the TCH Bybit Demo Day Investors and Founders Special Edition of the 2049 that took place last week in Dubai. Anver, it's a pleasure to have you with us
My pleasure
for
as
the
well.
CryptoHub, founders interviews. And we were going to do this interview in a podcast studio, but it just happened that we managed to find a much nicer location. What a wonderful place to have you, as part of this podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Yeah, it's really a great day and wonderful weather as always.
Still good weather in Dubai. So, we've just gone through the Token 2049, frenzy with a lot of side events and everything happening. How's that been for you?
Oh yes, to be honest, it's my first ever TOKEN2049 experience. We actually focused on side events only. By the way, given some of your advice, not only yours, but we did not visit the main event because it was almost impossible. And our TOKEN2049 journey actually started with your event. And thank you for having us. Thank you for giving us the option to be actually given the first pitch ever, which is very important for us.
So that's amazing. It's been a really busy and hectic week for a lot of us. And now, just tell us a bit more about yourself for the sake of the viewers so they get to know who you are and about your journey into the space of gaming and Web3.
Yeah, that's a very long story to tell, but I will try to keep it short. So I was a gamer since I was 6 years old. And then later on when I studied, then I finished the university. My journey into blockchain started in 2017 when I was doing a startup called Gamity. It's gamification plus quality. And we won the first award from Vitaly Buterin himself for the best gamification of factories. So we were trying to gamify the everyday process of workers for factories all around the world. And then time flies very fast. The COVID happened and a lot of other stuff happened. And then last year in 2024, I joined the team of Dragon Farm as a co-founder. And I bring most of all the business values, the business addition to the wonderful game experience and game design focus that our co-founders had already. And I'm the one to tell the story about Dragon Farm. So
amazing.
That's a long story short.
So what is Dragon Farm? I know you explained to me, it's a strategy game.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe there are all different types of games. And, obviously you're kind of overlapping or blending the space of crypto and Web3 with gaming as well. So what is Dragon Farm and, what is it doing in the space of Web3?
Yeah, so we need to start a little bit earlier because actually Dragon Farm was earlier a Dracoin game, which was a top 5 strategy in the first project of Pavel Durov, who is now the founder of Telegram and who is now supporting Ton blockchain. Well, does everything that he can to grow the Ton blockchain ecosystem. So we migrated from the former of Contacti, it was called VK Games. We migrated from there to Telegram platform in 2024. So that's when I joined the team and we started to generate revenue since day one of the launch. And we didn't even have a token. We didn't have a tap to earn thing. So the genre is called casual strategy. So you go, you push the buttons. It's somewhat between Tetris because it has almost no graphics, but there is very interesting gameplay in Tetris and you can almost never stop playing until you reach some certain amounts of points. And then it's between chess in terms of thinking of what to do the next step, like how do you compete with other players. And we already have the audience and now we migrated it to what? To the Telegram mini apps center. So it is an instant, not downloadable game. So you simply push a button in Telegram, play the bot, and then you can go and spend time in our game. We would invite you to do it. And that's how we operate. And the game is fun to play, even without AAA graphics. That's very important.
Amazing. And you said the business is already generating revenue, mm-hmm. which is quite unusual for many projects that you see in the space. And that must be very rewarding as a team, to achieve that milestone.
100%, you know, and the team, by the way, just want to say once again a big shout out to all the team out there, the Dragon Farm team, would it be in the CIS region or some other countries. And yeah, without you, we couldn't make it. The development process took about 3 months, summer 2024, then autumn 2024 we launched, and we are generating revenue for 2 quarters already, last quarter 2024 and first quarter 25. And yes, the interesting thing also is that we managed to go through different stages. You know, in 2024, there was this huge problem that was officially stated by Telegram, that there were a lot of tap to earn projects. And they actually made people think that the only games in Telegram are about tapping something. We don't have this in our game. So we managed to shift the audience perception of gaming, and we managed to make them understand that there are much better ways to entertain yourself. And you know, our game is, as I said, it's something about chess and Tetris combined. So it's a new gameplay. It's a different gameplay. It's called casual strategy. Yeah, and yes, once again, thanks to our team, thanks to our players, we are now here in the second quarter of 2025. And as I told you, thank you once again for being able to find us, to scout us, and to be able to invite us here. It's really an honor.
No, I appreciate it. And why don't you tell us a bit more about, the decision to come to Dubai, because now you're part of the RagDAO, which is one of the leading ecosystems here. And what made you come to Dubai?
Yeah, that's as always, you ask very interesting questions. I said it already, but once again, yeah, thank you for these questions. Well, actually, this was a little bit of a good coincidence that I made a decision to go to the UAE in general. We were thinking between like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Ras Al Khaimah in terms of opening the entity, and we decided to make it last year in December. We tried to analyze what will be easier for us, what will be cost effective and whatever. And yeah, we decided to go to RagDAO because we're a game. We don't need to have a token because of the game economics is very, very simple, and you simply buy in-game items. And that is also how we do not need to comply with VARA and all the other regulations. So we are not building an exchange or extra safe wallet or whatever. So we are a simple game, and for that reasons, the operating vehicle and the headquarters actually we decided to build in RagDAO. And yeah, this decision was important for me personally as well, because, for example, I live here. I was a tourist before, and now I switched to a resident.
So you're one of many, people that are moving, entrepreneurs that are moving to the UAE. And especially, I think there's been a big focus on gaming as well. There is a gaming summit just like
tomorrow, in a couple of days. Tomorrow and the day after tomorrow.
And you have multiple ecosystems like the DMCC and other ecosystems focusing on the gaming side as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And another small thing, but it's actually important. It's the reason why it is UAE, not maybe US or Singapore or whatever. So UAE is friendly to both gaming and Web3. So we are in between, we are at the intersection between the TON ecosystem. So we're a Web3 project by definition, because we connect the wallets of people. And even despite we don't have a token yet, maybe we will never have a token, but we are in between these two fields that is not somewhere. Sometimes in some countries it's not very good to have either a gaming project or a Web3 project. Here you can do both, and you can be absolutely okay. The government supports you, the regulation is friendly, and yeah, you have a lot of amazing people, and the players as well, because we want to address and focus the current players in the MENA region. It's also important for us that they accept that type of games.
Amazing. So, that's great. And what about the roadmap? What is it like the next thing, few things that you need to do in, let's say, the next 6 to 12 months? What are the plans?
Yeah, so the first plan is to build up the user acquisition for the current region, for MENA region, as I said, because we basically have the CIS audience that helped us to migrate from previous platform to the current platform. And that would be the main goal. The second goal would be to find an angel investor that would support us with some CFO knowledge and would be able to help us grow in that dynamic industry that we're in, because we have some lack of experience here, but we are sure that we will be able to find.
So basically, you're looking for a strategic investor who could come in,
Exactly.
and also take care of overseeing the financial side
Absolutely.
of the business.
Absolutely, yeah. And the last but not the least moment is that here, the team, also some part of the team, I'm personally responsible for the ESOP, for employee stock option pool, because we really we have some certain hiring ideology, I would call it like that. So we really believe in those people who joined the team from the very, very beginning, and we give them the equity in the form of a locked amount of equity that is distributed for a couple of years. And yes, we really believe that this project could be big in the next 5 to 10 years. Maybe just if you remember, we address Clash of Clans as our target competitor. So it's one of the best and hugest and biggest games worldwide in the mobile industry, and we want to be as big as them in 5 years.
Amazing. What is the net worth of Clash of Clans by any chance?
I think it's hundreds of millions already.
Okay.
I think
that's a good ambition to have.
Thank you for saying this.
And finally, if people want to get to know more about Dragon Farms or get in touch with you, if you could share your socials and the best way to get to know more about the progress of your project.
Yeah, so first of all, I would kindly invite all the viewers to try our game. So you go to X and then you put @DragonFarmGame, and then you will find all the details there. You will have a link and it will bring you to the Telegram platform, and you will be able to open the game on your own. And if you have any questions and you want to ask me as a co-founder, you go to Telegram, you put @DragonFarmCEO, and I would be glad to answer all your questions. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much, Anver. It's a pleasure to have you on the CryptoHub podcast, and look forward to future collabs with you guys.
Thank you so much, Shafeeq. Thank you.
Thank you.